The chargeback summary page allows for finer financial management of cloud resources by multiple departments utilizing the cloud to monitor and optimize internal usage, by billing the cost directly to the internal users in the form of chargebacks. Let's begin by going over the terminology that is used here. The costs payable for resources are often displayed on a current usage basis. This means that discounts, benefits, taxes and other such charges and fees are all summed up and presented in the form of a single value. This will be our current spend. Since a lot of these costs are payable only once in a billing period, they are fixed costs and will become a smaller percentage of the overall spend over a longer duration. This amount is separate from the additional costs or discounts which may be included later on and is referred to as the unblended cost. Allocated credits are enterprise discounts that are given by cloud providers such as AWS to organizations, and the credits available will be used to discount the total payable cost. And lastly, the chargeback amount shows us exactly how much spend is allocated to resource usage after non-usage related costs are removed. Navigated to from the governance menu as well, on the chargeback summary page, we can see the domain that is being viewed from the domain navigation link. Here we are viewing costs at the company level, so all the associated domains will be shown. In the list of details, that is the first column we see, that pertains to the domain to which the following costs and spends refer. Following it are the start and end dates as configured to calculate the chargeback amounts. The current spend is the cumulative amount that is spent as we explained in the terminology part at the start of the video. Then there are unblended costs and allocated credits, the latter of which will effectively reduce the final bill. And lastly we have the chargeback amount shown, which can be billed to departments or customers. We can use the details option to dig further into specific subdomain costs, since we're viewing them at a domain level. And lastly, the view chart option allows us to view chargeback costs over time. The view columns option allows us to view additional details and currencies for our costs, and the download button allows users to get the data in an Excel-friendly CSV format. Finally, in the top right of the page, we have the options to filter the list by the specific group type we want to view chargeback costs for, and a search bar to locate specific domains and thereby associated resources. To make this clearer, we will add a financial domain to be viewable for chargeback costs, and we will exclude the taxes so we can bill departments internally. To start, we navigate to the financial domain page, more about which can be found in the financial domains video linked in the description. Here, we use the Add Domain button near the top right to add a new financial domain which will be assessed for chargebacks as well. After naming the domain as Chargeback Demo for explanatory purposes, we go to the drop-down list for Exclude Charge Types and select Tax. We will use Aquila's AWS account to create this domain, which can be selected from the Manage Resources section after ascertaining that Include is selected from the Accounts radial button. Once this is done, we can click Save and the domain will be created. As is visible here on the financial domain dashboard, we can see the spends that have been worked out for the domain. Navigating back to the chargeback summary page, we can now view how the unblended and chargeback costs differ for this new domain we have created. This is because the taxable amount that is being charged by the cloud provider is automatically deducted in the current spends shown, whereas the other amounts give us a more accurate cost breakdown. That concludes our overview of the Aquila Cloud's FinOps chargeback summary page. This feature can be extremely helpful for financial departments that have to bill the users a certain way, which can include both external clients or internal departments, and thus domains can be customized accordingly to display the appropriate costs. As always, do reach out to us if any queries remain.